That's fine.
Yeah. I'm Gino.
I'm Rachel.
And we're going to do some hot takes right now on just the Amazon catalog of Amazon Prime movies you can watch. So, first I see Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot.
Okay.
That looks like a crappy movie done by excellent actors, to me.
Don't worry, he won't get far on foot. So, what if he buys a train ticket?
Yeah. Or, gets a bike, right?
Yeah,
you can go pretty far, pretty fast on a bike.
Well, also, you have the added plus, no one knows where he went.
He won't get far, but you still he's gonna be, he's still getting somewhere.
So is that don't worry, he won't get far, are you trying to find him because he did something bad to you? Or don't worry, he's your baby child?
This looks like a semi-dark comedy about losers, right? An indie movie, right? Art House didn't even need to tell me. I see this.
It's an indie movie.
It's a total indie movie. Comedy, drama, boom.
Healing power of art.
It gets its feel across.
So there's nothing about him walking?
Hey, speaking of the devil, Joaquin Phoenix is going to be in this one.
Oh,
He's
really?
Headlining, right? He's got first billing. Joaquin Phoenix. Are you doing okay over there?
He's fucking me up.
You just need to use the toy.
I tried.
You need to use the toy. All right. Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix is always an out-horse. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's sneezing.
I was holding him the wrong way or something. You okay, baby?
He's sneezing.
There you go. Jonah Hill, Rooney Mara. Don't know who Rooney Mara is.
Jonah Hill's good.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight for that Monster movie. Monster? Not Monster. Maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was well acted, but it wasn't good.
The Tick.
The Tick?
That would be
Have you seen The Tick?
We saw some clips.
We saw some clips of this Tick? This incarnation?
No.
I saw a little bit of The Tick, and you know what? It pretty much delivers on the whole Tick feel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's good?
I was never a Tick addict, So, it's the same feel to me where I definitely would enjoy watching it. Wouldn't go out of my way. Oh! Wouldn't go out of my way.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, what's Scorched?
Scorched. It's got John Cleese.
It's got Woody Harrelson. And Little Money Signs.
Alicia Silverstone. And
indie comedy.
There's a fourth woman they're not telling us about. They only mentioned 3 of them. Woody Harrelson, Alicia Silverstone, and John Cleese. And a fourth woman who's on the cover of this.
That nobody cares about.
She's not worth mentioning. She looks familiar to me. I'd like to know her name. But, fuck your career. You're around 3 stars.
Aww.
I love John Cleese anywhere he shows up.
So, it's probably going to be pretty slapsticky?
It looks pretty slapsticky, the way they got these exaggerated, sort of dramatic, but not serious, empty-headed expressions.
Yeah. Right? Bank tellers who unwittingly make plans to rob their bank at the same time. Oh, so they're both gonna rob their bank, and...
It's the same day.
Oh.
The same day they show up and rob the same bank. They're co-workers. Hey!
Who would have known?
Who would have known? Hey, you're the guy
Alright,
who drinks
that
my
might
coffee
be good.
all
You
the
wanna
time.
watch the trailer?
No.
Oh.
Move on.
Oh. Meru? What's 7 Chinese Brothers?
7 Chinese Brothers. That looks like Jason Schwartzman. It is. Honest to a fault, constantly inebriated slacker takes a job. That's a stretch for Jason Schwartzman, I think.
Inebriated slacker?
Honest to a fault, constantly inebriated slacker.
Yeah, he's too articulate.
I think is outside of his range. I was being sarcastic.
Really?
That's what he plays. Literally every character he plays.
Wait, he's always drunk?
He's always honest to a fault. I don't know about the constantly inebriated. Is not necessarily there, but he's always a slacker.
Yeah, I can see everything else, but
Yeah.
he's just so articulate all the time.
He's very articulate, but he sounds like he could be like a drunk know-it-all.
I feel like
a guy with a couple drinks in him all the time, so he's very vocal about like
everything.
his factoids and how they pertain to your conversation that he wasn't necessarily part of.
Okay, I can see that.
Maybe that's just me. 7 Chinese Brothers. I kind of thought of how funny that is. That is Jason Schwartzman and
he's not Chinese.
What looks like a pug or a French bulldog.
Yeah.
There are no Chinese people on the cover of this. The movie's called 7 Chinese Brothers.
On a blue background.
And he plays a drunk slacker. I don't know. I have no idea where the title comes from. I just know that Jason Schwartzman's got work. And he's definitively not Chinese.
Well, what's the description say?
Yeah, so he takes a job at a quick lube.
Oh. No.
To support himself and his faithful dog Arab. And maybe hit on his new boss in the meantime. No Chinese brothers.
There's
Don't see
nothing
any...
about Chinese people in here.
Yeah, brothers or otherwise. Siblings. Relatives.
I feel like it's very misleading.
It's very misleading.
Do you expect Chinese brothers to come in and kick his ass?
It better pertain...
Oh, wait! Maybe the quick lube owner, his boss, is going to hit on is Chinese, and he has to go through all of her brothers?
Oh! He bites really hard. There we go.
Do you think that's it? It's her 7 brothers?
I think that's what it is. That's what it is.
You don't look like you believe me.
I think it could easily very well be true. I just think it's a funny title that's not explained.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat my shoes.
Meru, believe in the impossible. That's just inspirational upon inspirational. 3 elite climbers struggle to find their way through obsession and loss as they attempt to climb Mount Meru, one of the most coveted prizes in the high-stakes game of Himalayan big wall climbing. When you say big wall climbing, that makes it sound really stupid.
Well, the thing
Big
is...
wall!
No, the thing is,
Yeah.
too, like everyone does all these amazing things, so it doesn't seem amazing anymore. It's like, I climbed Mount Everest.
It seems like anyone can do it.
Yeah. It's like,
Like
well,
the way
1,000
everyone
people
you
did
know
that
has
this
run a
year.
marathon. Like,
Yeah.
how come everyone's run a marathon? Pass through, John.
You looking fine. You guys styling.
We'll edit that out. Just us being distracted by something completely off camera and a slight lighting change. Meru is the story of that journey, an expedition through nature's harshest elements, and one's complicated inner demons, and ultimately onto impossible new heights. Well, it's not impossible if they did it. That's all I'm saying. Right?
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they failed. Maybe this is all
That's
movie about failing.
people achieving the impossible dream because it wasn't achieved because it was impossible.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. That dog is so fucking lovable. It fucking drives me crazy.
Really? He's fucking nuts.
I can't take it. How fucking lovable. I just hold him in my fucking arms. Come here, Min-Min. Come here. Come here, baby. Why is he all of a sudden good? Is he tuckered out, you think? He's all of a sudden just sitting there quietly. Nope. Just taking a breather. Alright.
A quiet place.
A quiet place. Now that's clearly
Not quiet.
just a chick.
It's not quiet
that's
at
afraid.
all.
No, wait. You don't know the quiet place. It's kind of a lot of people know about. It's just like they can't make noise, but they keep on making noise, and so they keep on getting killed off or something.
Well, see, I don't know that. It's hot takes, motherfucker.
There was a really funny SNL sketch about that. Really, really good.
Why do they keep making noises?
In this terrifyingly suspenseful thriller, a family must navigate their lives in silence to avoid mysterious creatures that hunt by sound. I call them snakes.
It sounds too stressful.
Yeah,
I would just die.
I don't like horror movies. They kind of bum me out. I always say it's like a zombie movie or like one of those like a Thrasher film is always like it's like watching somebody chew with their mouth open for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I get it.
Wicked. Who's Colette?
Colette. She looks sexy, right? She doesn't. She looks all right, but she looks like she's supposed to be real sexy. She looks like I'm supposed to find her real sexy.
It looks old school, like
totally old school,
like grandma.
It's from 2018, so
looks
it's
like my grandma.
That's a look they were going for. It was like the 1970s glam.
Yeah.
Possible porn star. It's pushed by her husband to write novels under his name. Upon their success, she fights to make her talents known, challenging gender norms.
Is it a true story?
It better be a true story. Is exactly what I was gonna say, because otherwise it's just some preachy shit. It becomes preachy shit.
Yeah.
I love to hear people's stories, but when you kind of, you're like, I just know that it was it sounded like a good idea on paper, and they're like, yeah, let's. I don't know. I also wonder who wrote it. I wonder if it was even a woman. Keira Knightley is Colette though, and Keira Knightley is fucking crazy hot.
Yeah, good actor too. Yeah.
She's a good actor.
Much Ado About Nothing.
Much Ado About Nothing. That's Shakespeare, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's an adaptation.
Yeah, it looks. What the fuck are you doing back there? It sounded like he was up to something, right? It sounded like something that shouldn't be happening.
He's underneath you.
We'll do one more. Let's pick a good one.
Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers?
Yeah.
I like that the dog creature. He's adorable and badass.
I loved playing that game.
Oh, was that it? Okay,
It was
that was
a
a
game.
game.
It was a PlayStation game.
Okay. Were you ever the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Adorable and badass? Just like you.
Aww.
Yeah. Alright. I think that's good for now.
Yay!
Yeah? Alright. Thank you for joining us. Click subscribe if there's a button.
If not, don't. Just don't.